What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope your weekend was good.
Yo, 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 yo.
Tons of people in the chat already. I appreciate you. Becky in there first. What's going on, Becky? She's always here. Nance in there close second. YouTube is lagging hard on his phone. He's in the wires today. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Meech in there, what's up? Meech, she says, my noties are messed up. I never get a noti for this channel. If you go into the notifications drop down, you can click on it, and instead of having it set to personalized, set it to all. And that should fix that. Got to be first on Friday. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably do an early stream on Friday. Will is in the chat. What's up, Will? How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. You made some good food this weekend, I saw. Everything you make on that flat top just looks delicious, man. It makes me want one so bad every time I see your pictures. Will also says he doesn't get notifications. I don't know what's wrong. I rang the bell. That is strange. I am not sure. Becky said she had to go clean up the kitchen. Hey, that's okay. We got to get those chores done. Scarf Mommy and Crooked Orchids in the chat. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Tessa in there too. What's up? Queen Tessa in the chat. Just got the notification. How am I this late? I don't know. I set up the broadcast like 20 minutes ago. So, you should have gotten it then. Crooked Orchid says, Googla. That's right, dude. I love this shirt, man. I'm going to play on like an illiterate softball team or something. Meech and CB are not trying to be first. Just trying to make it at some point. Yeah, hey, we appreciate whatever time in your busy day you can come and hang out with us, CB. Scarf Mommy says 69th as usual. Black Magic in the chat too. He says, what's cracking, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too, sir. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm sure Bacon Strips is just champing at the bit right now because I'm still talking to the chat and I haven't gotten right into the topic, and he told me, well, they told me, I don't want to discriminate. You know, Bacon Strips could be a male or a female, or I'm not sure. I don't know who or what is behind this account, but they do not like me talking, buddy. They want to watch some videos, okay? They do not care about Mr. 30-something subs. So YouTube sent me a notification. We hit some sort of milestone earlier. 3,000 views. 3,000 views, guys. Total on the channel ever. So, really low, but hey, I will take it. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. 1,000 views on that one stream is insane. I don't know who any of those people are, but hey, we appreciate you. I do this stream for my friends, so if you are here, then welcome. Introduce yourself in the chat. Tess says Bacon Strips equals a pig. It could be. It could be. That'd be a good screen name for a pig. I'll take the B, and you can have the L and the T. Oh, okay. CB says BLTs and grilled zucchini tonight. Okay, I had a 4-cheese ravioli in marinara. It was pretty good. I usually eat after the stream, but I had like 3 seconds, so I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Black Magic says, nice, every mile starts with the first step. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I honestly, if this never goes anywhere, I'm totally fine with that, because getting like millions of of comments and stuff would probably overwhelm me. We got like 24 comments on that video though. It was crazy. Like a lot of people telling me to get right to the video and stop commenting or stop talking so much, which I thought was funny. Because there are a lot of accounts out there who will just straight up upload TikToks, and they'll just do a little intro and be like, hey guys, I got some TikToks, and then they'll just play them and not say anything. And that is wrong. You know, that's copyright infringement, and it's just not cool to creators. KO says, your floriferous commentator is here. Oh my god, 1,000. I know, dude. 1,000 is crazy. I can barely pronounce floriferous, so I forgive you, floriferous. Okay, sure. Whatever word we're trying to do here. I was having trouble trying to pronounce that one in my head. Do you mean proliferous? Okay. I'm trying to translate here. The autocorrect is doing us wrong. I appreciate you, Crooked Orchids. She's my most proliferous commenter, so I appreciate that. YouTube also tracks that. Yes, many flowers. That's right. Either way. So today I thought we could actually get to the topic I had from the last stream about these fitness influencers who are well, this one particular one has kind of stirred up controversy. Her name's Janelle Roner. So we'll talk a lot about her to start with, but just the concept of a fitness influencer makes no sense to me. Like, we talked about this with the makeup thing, right? Because if you have an account and you're like, and every single video is, hey guys, today we're talking about this, and it's from blah, 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 and you should use it because it's great. And then the next video is, hey guys, today we're talking about this, and you should use it, and it's from this different company, but I use it every day, and it's great. Hey guys, here's another video. Guess what I use every day? And it's just, it gets annoying, and also, I don't know how these people are making sales. If every single, if they will take a brand deal from literally every single company who will give them a couple pennies to make a TikTok about them, or maybe they're just doing it for free merch, which is even worse. I mean, don't devalue yourselves out there, ladies. Don't do a video for free product. That's craziness. Nance says, we need a sound clip of mispronounced words like JLR does. I'll have to go back through and add some of those back. KO has the most comments because she comments one word at a time as opposed to an actual sentence. Yeah, that could be true. Hey, that's okay. That is okay. Nance said, is this how we do it? Yes, that is how you do it. KO says, oh my god, I watched back the end. I was laughing the entire time. You made a whole episode about comments. It made me giggle. That was not the plan, but it was so fun. I had so much fun. I had so much fun reading those. So keep them coming, people. I appreciate all the constructive criticism. I will not be buying a new microphone. Sorry, this one cost $100, and it's the nicest one that I was gonna get for a show that I do for free. Yes, and shout out to what was our other friend in there? Polly's Poke Picks. Okay. Oh god. KO says, hey, I'm not trying to do that. CB says, can we actually not do that? Yeah. I think I don't know. YouTube might actually auto ban people for or I don't know. I don't know how that works with the timeouts and whatever. I don't know. Meech says $100 mic is just fine for free entertainment. That's what I thought. I mean, if you all can hear me now that the volume is good, that's all that matters. We're not making like a gold record here or anything, you know. I don't have a $2,000 key light lighting the shot here. This is a window. Meech says KO got the boot on accident. I hope not. I don't know. I don't know how that works. KO, I appreciate you. Becky says she's back. Welcome back, Becky. Okay, so the video that originally got me up to speed on this issue was from... Hang on just...
This is going to be my president.
An account called Isabella Lantner. And she... Lanter. I'm sorry. Isabella Lanter. And she had all the scoop on this new Janelle Roner drama. But basically, the deal is... this Janelle Roner is a woman who, well, I'll show her page first. She has a TikTok account, and she shows people that, oh, okay, I thought she deleted for a second. She shows people her fitness journey, which is cool because when you follow along with someone losing weight, it can help you also in your fitness goals. Like for me, I'm trying to eat better, and every time I see Becky sticking to her goals in the chat, that motivates me to do the same thing, you know? So it's cool to have people to go through it with, whether you know them or not. Even if it's just watching on a video, you're watching someone else struggle with the same thing you're struggling with. Sometimes can be really helpful. Maybe you could find a thing that worked for them that would also work for you. Or, you know, you could just enjoy, you know, I guess the comfort that another person is experiencing the same things you are. KO says natural light. That's right. Oh no. I think it's bots you set up or mods. If you need a mod, I got you. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do not have any mods. I probably shouldn't admit that on stream. I will work on that. Meech says fitness in your mouth. That's right. Will says, and then I post good food pics. Yeah, exactly. No, but that motivates me too, because if I had a flat top, I would be making, I'd be making such good, like we'd be eating stir fry all the time, you know what I'm saying? Black Magic says, you can do it, Drew. I lost 100 pounds in 2020, and my life has completely changed. If I can do it, anyone can. Well, hey, man, congratulations on that, first of all, and thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, 100 pounds is huge. That's wild. That's it. That's an accomplishment, for sure. It takes a lot of dedication. CB says, I'm addicted to Spindrift now, thanks to Meech. You guys, Spindrift is the drink today. We're trying the Spindrift Island Punch. I think I saved the can. Hold on. There we go. And, yeah, we just got it with a little bit of lime juice and our friend Goose. I decided not to add blue food dye to it just for the sake of making it a blue drink. So tonight we have a kind of, I don't know what color that is, but it's delicious. Make sure it's cold, Drewski. Oh, don't worry. Trust me, it is ice cold. Yeah, I put it in the shaker first is definitely a recommendation if you're, if you're so equipped. Put it in the shaker and then over ice, and it's better. Mish says all spinnies need to be cold/on ice. Yeah, I agree. I really like that lime one. Is so refreshing, but if it's warm, it's it's not good. Who is drinking spinnies warm? Yeah, I have, because sometimes the cooler ice gets weak at the end of the day and you don't have any water left, and you just drink the thing that you have. Yeah, Meech says that she does the same thing in a pinch. Yeah, I mean, if I'm out working and I drink all my waters, I will do it. I will drink a warm anything, really, if I'm thirsty enough. Tess says, you guys, I mod Wooey's channel and our Discord. When have I ever modded anything? Let's be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely, if we have a bunch of those people come back from the Walmart receipts video, I might need your help. CB says I would if I had to. Yeah. It's, if you're thirsty enough, anything is good. But yeah, this stuff is delicious over ice. It's really good. So give that a try. Okay, so yeah, so this is Janelle's TikTok account, so you can see kind of the type of content she does. She does like fitness stuff, like exercises she's doing, and then she talks about food she's eating and products she uses, and she also sells a course. A fitness course of how to lose weight and look like her. And she is a pro TikToker, dude. I mean, like, all of these videos have like 500,000, 1 million, 6 million, 2.7 million. I mean, she is she knows what she's doing on TikTok, I guess. She's got them fans. Becky says, we got you, Drew. Bring them on. Hey, okay. I honestly, I don't know what to say. Like, when those people are like commenting underneath and they're like, what? Who are you talking to? Like, what? Why are you doing this? Like, I don't know how to respond to these people. So I just kind of, I gave everybody a heart on their comment, even the haters, and I just kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? CB says, I just put ice in a spinny and some regular water in my water bottle, and it stays cold all day. Yes, it absolutely does. Okay, so, but you see, like, the kind of content that she does here, and then I think we can go to oldest and see kind of, like, so these are, like, what she used to look like, and she has really transformed a lot. And like I was saying, watching that transformation is really motivating to people. And she has a lot of people who follow her. 5.2 million people follow her. Like, I know that's common on TikTok, but think about how many 5 million is so many people. Like, that's it's crazy to me. The numbers are wild. But she is under fire because it was recently revealed that she is on GLP-1s, which is the semaglutide, Mounjaro, Wegovy, Ozempic, one of those type of things, which is absolutely fine. I have zero issue with anyone being on anything that helps them. If that works for you and your body, awesome, dude. Get it. Because obviously she's getting results. You saw her her new her newer videos there, you know, she's made like such progress from the beginning, and it's incredible. CB says, oh shocker, she's on Ozempic. Yeah, so KO says, that's right, Drew. Keep the love going. I do the same thing with negative things. Yeah, that's the best way. Just show a like and move on. Yep. Nance says negative? Okay, so I do not want to take away from this person's transformation at all. Because, like, even if you're taking, you know, these GLP-1s, you still have to do the work. And she is right about that. But, CB says, people realize the GLP-1s are causing massive problems for people in the long term, right? Oh yeah, I have a whole, we're gonna do a whole stream about those. CB says, yes, like people are going blind and stuff. Yeah, I have some wild stuff on that. Like, big stories and small, like from small creators I just found randomly on TikTok, just telling their experience. It's crazy. We got some stuff to talk about with the GLP-1s. But like I said, whatever works for you is fantastic. It's good. Whatever helps you get to your goals, if it's working for you and you're not getting the side effects, get it. But if you are a fitness influencer, and this is my main thesis here, okay? My main thesis of this video is that if you're a fitness influencer, you are using your body, what your body looks like, as evidence and your proof to vouch for your credibility and your effectiveness in the workouts that you do, or the nutrition that nutrition plans you provide, whatever your thing is that you sell. You're using your body to show, hey, look at me, dude. I'm jacked. You want to look like me? This is what I do to look like this. And that is fine if you're being honest about the thing that you're doing to get that way. But I think 99% of people are not. All of these commercials that you see for any fitness product, and obviously this is widely known. You look at a fitness product on the TV, they're going to put hot people on it that have six-pack abs, and they're going to be, the implication is that you'll look like them if you use this thing. And fitness influencers are doing the same thing. They're saying, hey guys, you watch me and my six-pack every day in the gym. You watch me and my perfect booty every day in the gym. You know how I have it? This drink, this supplement, this workout routine, this thing, this cream, this pill, this... They're selling stuff all the time. So you don't know what they're actually using. And I feel like that's the biggest problem with just the whole concept of having fitness influencers, is that people are, number one, using their body as evidence, and that doesn't work, because a thing that works for you might not work for everyone else. Everyone has different bodies. Everyone has different place they're starting from in fitness. You can't just, it's not a blanket solution type of thing. You have to have one-on-ones with skilled people, dietitians, people who are trained in workout science or nutrition, that have actual schooling to back it up. Not just, I look hot on Instagram, because it's great if you look hot on Instagram. But if you're going to use that as a basis to sell, I feel like it's, I don't know, fraudulent is kind of a strong word, but it's kind of, it feels dishonest at the very least to say, look at this ripped six-pack I have from doing my normal workout that I normally do, and I have one easily, but everyone else struggles to have one, so my routine's not going to work for you. they're not going to make any money if they say that. So I get it. I get the grift. But if you're going to say and by the way, Janelle's program costs $200. Okay. So if you're going to say, hey, pay me $200 and I'll help you look like me. I hope that includes like one-on-one, coaching stuff and, individualized meal plans and training plans. Like there's a lot that goes into this, you know. You can't just, she doesn't look how she looks from just doing one or two simple things, you know. She's making this her job to focus on her body. And that's the other thing about fitness influencers, is their job is to be at the gym, dude. They're gonna be there for 3 or 4 hours filming to make their videos that they make money off of. And also they just worked out for 4 hours. So yeah, they're gonna be ripped because you sat at your job for 8 hours before you went to the gym. You know, it's a no-brainer. So this is basically my spiel on this. So I've got some evidence laid out. I've been missing the chat here. Meech says, I do worry about the long-term effects of these. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because we don't know. We don't know what happens. Black Magic says it's the same as steroids. You still have to put the work in to get the results. Now, I think that steroids are another thing where if you're selling fitness training, like, hey, buy my program, you can look like me, but you're on steroids, that's disingenuous. Absolutely. Thank you, Triss, because you're saying, hey, you're gonna be jacked like me if you do A, B, and C, and here, give me some money for that advice. But then you're taking steroids, which allow you to get results that someone who is not taking steroids would not get. The reason steroids are banned is because they work. Like, somebody was saying when I was doing research, like the Olympic substance ban list. If you're looking for something to help you, look there, because all of those things work, and that's why they're banned. So you could absolutely use any of those, and it's totally fine, but if you're gonna lie about it, you can't use those results to then sell something that you're leaving out the effect of the steroids. Nance says, as long as there's no seepage. KO says, everyone is on these drugs now. That's sad. She wasn't fat to begin with, was she? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No. I mean, she may have wanted to lose weight. In the photos I've seen, she was not overweight, in my opinion, but I'm not a doctor or anything, so I don't know. I don't know if I can really comment on that. Becky says, I have a friend that's on the O. She lost weight when she first started it, but she hasn't lost anything in like 6 to 7 months, but she is a diabetic. Now, diabetics, there is a reason to be taking Ozempic if you have diabetes. Absolutely. And that's what it's intended for. And it's unfortunate that this popularity of using it as a weight loss drug has driven the costs up so much, but or maybe it's going to drive it down, I guess, since everyone's getting it. I don't know. CB probably could explain that, but Black Magic says it doesn't happen on its own. I've never used the GLP-1s, but they help a lot of people. I mean, and if you're unfamiliar with it, basically it just slows down your digestive rate, essentially. So food sits in your stomach longer, so you feel full for longer. So you only eat 1 to 2 meals per day, and they're smaller meals and hopefully better food, and that's what helps you lose weight on it. And a lot of people do lose weight on it, but a lot of people have side effects too. CB says, I guess if you'd rather be skinny than be able to see, then go off. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what? Why are we risking it? Like, what's her name had her gallbladder taken out, and she's still saying, oh, no, the Moon Giorno is just the best thing that's ever happened to me. And, like, literally, she's taking organs out of her body to continue to be on it. It's crazy to me, but Will says, my dad takes Ozempic, but it's for diabetes. He's only 170 pounds, so he doesn't really need to lose weight. Okay, see? Yep. That's another intended, that was the original intended group for that drug was diabetics. So he absolutely should be taking it because it is helpful for people who have diabetes. Triss says, hey, hello, Triss. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here. CB says, I'm not here for the fraudulent content creators, right? I know, right? Triss says, at least like video coaching, fitness training is a college-earned occupation. Yes, absolutely. Alexander says, hey, hope you're staying safe down there. Today is the third day in a week or so of storms and tornado watches. Yeah, me too, man. We just had a huge storm right before this. I was a little bit worried that we were going to lose power, but we're still holding out because the place that our internet originates from isn't that far away from here. So sometimes we still have internet when we lose power. So I might have been able to keep it going with the generator, but yeah, I was a little worried. The sky is cleared up though for the moment. It's looking kind of nice out there actually. As soon as I come inside, it just rained on me all day. CB says fitness training lots of times is just a certification, and that's fine as long as you are disclosing what your credentials are honestly. You know, if you're claiming that you're a master's in physiology or whatever, and you're not, then that's obviously a huge problem. Yeah. Meech says, why not just pivot your content to GLP-1 workout guides? It's accessible now and you'd be transparent plus still selling your experience. That's what a lot of people are saying, is why didn't she just say? And a lot of people would have been fine with it if she would have said before she even started taking it, hey guys, I think we're going to add this, you know? And again, I fully understand that this is like personal, like private information, what medicine you're taking. But if you are going to use yourself and your own experience to sell something, you have to be honest with the whole package. And it's, that's right, KO, get the drugs. If you're diabetic, you're going to go blind anyways, so you may as well take Ozempic. Okay. All right. Good to know, CB. Becky says, I agree. I told her to really look at the side effects. She was all about losing the weight. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants to work out. Everyone says they've tried diet and exercise, but I really don't think they have. Because I've watched 600 Pound Life, and when you watch these people on a 1,200 calorie diet and their perception of what they're eating versus what they're actually eating, it's crazy to me. So when a commercial says, when diet and exercise haven't worked, try this. But diet and exercise haven't really been tried in good faith in 90% of the occasions, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of how many calories they're consuming and how if they made adjustments and actually did work out, that they would see meaningful results without medication. And A lot of people have proven that theory correct by getting rid of their diabetes just through diet and exercise. So it is possible to do. Trish says sports kinesiology is what the pros use. Okay, sports kinesiology. Okay, all right. I gotta find me a kinesiologist. Becky says that storm is on its way to me. Yeah, yep. We passed it on up to you. CB says the only thing that actually works for weight loss is, in fact, diet and exercise. There's no magic pills, you guys. You just have to do it. You just have to do the thing. It sucks. And, like, when it sucks, like, that's how you know you're doing it. So, good luck to everyone in their fitness journey. But, Becky says, oh my, yes, you'd be surprised the calories in food. Absolutely, man. It's crazy. And the drinks. Drinks are another thing people don't realize, that there's so many calories and sugar in drinks. It's crazy. KO says, hey, people hit that like button. I'm personally talking to bacon strips. Yes, bacon strips. Smack that like button. We have not played a single video. He is crying himself to sleep over there because Mr. 30-something subs is just boring everyone to death. Meech says, I'm telling y'all, track your food no matter what. Either to maintain, lose, or gain, you really need to track your calories. I 100% agree. I use an app to track my food, and I love it. I really do. Because it tells you, like, when you're thinking about what you want to have for dinner, you can look and see, like, well, look at what you had for breakfast or lunch, or breakfast and lunch, however you do it, and see if you're lacking in anything. Oh, I need to get a little bit more protein. Oh, I've already had all the carbs. I need a little bit more vitamin C, so we'll make sure we get some, whatever, some oranges or something. You know, like, whatever the thing is. 100%, Meech. Tess says, I love that we're talking about dieting, and I'm currently making sausage biscuits and gravy. Oh, that sounds so good. Sausage biscuits are so good. I like me some McDonald's. Bob Evans has got the good sausage gravy. And the biscuits are a little dry sometimes, but yeah, their sausage gravy is so good. Becky says it sounds good too. Black Magic says, I agree, Meech. People eat way more than they realize, and calories add up quickly. CB says 100%. People consume so many more calories than they think. Yes, it's easy to do. You know, if you're not tracking and you don't know how much things are, like what the values are off the top of your head, then it's tough. CB says, I'm here for Drew as a content creator because he's a real one. He would tell us if he was on the Zempic. You would be able to tell because I wouldn't be fat. Thank you, though. Yes, I absolutely would. I would talk about if I was thinking about being on it, but I wouldn't. I don't take any medications because I'm with CB. I feel like for a lot of things, it's really just diet and exercise. It's pretty simple. Trish says corn syrup is the biggest cause of mass calories or enriched foods. Yeah, anything super processed, yeah, it's just all bad stuff. KO says mushroom gravy. Okay, I'm down. Meech says the outer ring of the grocery store for 99% of your shopping. Exactly. If you're not going for seasoning or baking needs, don't go in the aisles. Just stay on the edge of the store. That's how you stay healthy. Simple fact. Just do not allow yourself to go down the soda aisle, and then you won't have any soda, and you won't drink soda. It's easy. See, like, that's how I got this spin drift. Here we are. Cheers. So, cheers to the spin drifters out there. I've only tried the lime one, so we're gonna try a few different ones and see how they go. But this one's pretty good with the goose, I'll tell you that. Becky says white bread is a no-go for me. Yeah, really high carbs and sugars in the enriched white bread. Yeah, absolutely. I've switched over to whole wheat and didn't miss a beat, man. But yeah, so anyways, the video that really tipped me off to this was this video from Isabella, and she explains, you know, kind of Janelle's journey and how kind of her channel evolved over time, and she shows some examples here. And Janelle is a nurse, and you know, a lot of members of my family are in the healthcare field. I have a huge amount of respect for nurses, but just being a nurse does not qualify you as a dietitian or a nutritionist or whatever. So I feel like she leaned really hard into wearing the scrubs in the videos when she would provide this advice, and that's kind of a dodgy thing to do, I feel like. CB says, I'm getting the grape and the peach spin drift to try this week. I wanted the peach one, and they didn't have it where I went. But they did have... they had the lime one, Island Punch, and Raspberry Lime, which I almost got that one, but I wanted to try this one since you guys had mentioned it. Meech says, if my bread isn't filled with seeds, I don't want it. I'm with you. Y'all mess with the brown bread, but won't mess with the brown rice. Yeah, exactly. I can't. If I'm going to Chipotle, I'm getting white rice every time, even though I'm not supposed to. I get the jasmine rice at the store. Yeah, yeah. I'm brown bread, white rice forever. I will never be able to get rid of the white rice. But okay, so guys, this is the spot I wanted to talk about here, because this. Okay. Imagine, obviously there was some fallout from her revealing that she was on the GLP-1. And the way that she revealed was kind of shady, man, because like on TikTok, people are scrolling. They're not watching your whole video, like at all. Even if it's 40 seconds, they're watching 10 seconds and flipping to the next one. So what she did, and what Isabella points out, is that she made her video really long, so that people wouldn't, wouldn't necessarily get to the end of it, maybe? Like, she really drags it out. Here it is.
Okay, I'm not asking for sympathy.
Girl, if you want sympathy, you better start giving some people their money back, like from the time you started the meds. And now she actually is giving people money back, so I really applaud her on that. That is huge and totally unexpected from a YouTuber or TikTok or whatever. To pay back refunds is great of her. Becky says, I've never tried it. The next time I go to Chipotle, I'm going to get it instead of white rice. The brown rice at Chipotle is pretty good. Trish says brown rice is so good. Yeah, Meech says jasmine rice is better than brown rice all day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I like the jasmine rice so much. CB says, this girl used to be in my YouTube shorts, and I thumbs down every single one of her videos, and I finally don't see her anymore. KO says basmati is my go-to. Yeah, that's a good one too. Basmati rice is good. If they don't have jasmine, I'll get that one. But yeah, so Man, the comments are just brutal. Like, this girl says, I'm on a GLP-1, I've lost 55 pounds, and I tell everyone I didn't make people think I lost it by eating celery and carrots. Like, I really do. I think, like, you look back at some of her videos and it looks like performative. When she's eating a sandwich with green pepper as the bread, like, it's like, okay, we get it. Let's see here. Meech says, I just made cilantro lime jasmine rice for Cinco de Mayo. That's good. That's so good. Man, I love cilantro lime. Like, just the chipotle rice. It's perfect. Perfect. I could eat that for every meal. Rosita says, so it's not the bell pepper sandwiches? Caitlin says it just screams fraud, bro. 18,000 likes. Anna says, I could have kept lying to you. That's what she says here. And I'm going to play that. Listen to this.
I'm just trying to do the right thing, and I'm trying to be honest now. I could have kept this a secret. I could have gone on and on for years and not told, and I don't want to do that.
Guys, I could easily have scammed you, and I don't want to do that anymore. Before I wanted to, when I was keeping it a secret, but now that people know that I was lying, no, I don't want to scam people anymore because people are mad.
I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that influencer. I haven't done a shred class since last year because I just didn't feel right about doing it. I'm just a person, a mom, a wife, a nurse, and I'm trying to balance my personal life and my social media life. And
I totally get that, but you can't just lean on I'm just a person when you lied to people to make money off of them. I mean, like, I feel bad for what she's going through, but also, you know, this is kind of like reap what you sow type thing.
Sometimes it just gets hard. And the internet is such a scary place to be open and vulnerable. And
100%. 100%
I don't know,
agree with that. Because sharing your fitness journey on social media sounds like an absolute nightmare to me. I would never do that. So I'm right there with her on this. CV says, how did she get found out about taking the meds? It's kind of funny. Maybe, you know what? I'll say, check out Isabella's video to hear that story. Tris says, I like real nachos, loaded nachos with sliced jalapenos and jalapeno cheese and lettuce and cilantro. Hey, that sounds, man, that sounds really good. Real nachos sound delicious. CB says she's really shady. Yeah, I agree. It is shady. And then she's trying to get sympathy here. And I have sympathy for her, but also, you know, like, you got to come clean on this stuff, and you got to be understanding that people would feel misled by this.
I'm just trying to do the right thing. I don't know. I still wholeheartedly believe in tracking macros and the workouts that I do and my classes. I did not take a GLP-1 because I don't believe in my classes and macros wasn't working. I did it for other personal and health.
That's, sorry, a big part of her program that she sells is tracking macros, like we were just talking about. And so that is what she's referencing there. And that is really important part of fitness and nutrition.
Reasons to use as a tool to hit my goals. And if people felt deceived by that, I really, truly am sorry. And I am willing to do a refund for anybody who bought a class in the last 11 months. And then going forward, here's the facts. I track macros. I work out a lot. I believe in high protein. I believe in moving your body. And I
believe in high protein too. I believe in moving my body. I mean, no one is suggesting that you don't believe in high protein and counting macros. No one's saying those things don't work. What they're saying is, if you're going to say, hey, look at me, You want to get me? Here's the secret recipe. And then you sell that recipe for $200, but one big thing you leave out of the recipe is the thing that's doing all the work. Because if your program was working and you were losing the weight and getting your goals without doing this, then you wouldn't have needed to take the medication. But I will say this, the pressures of having a fitness influencer account must be horrible, because your body has to look absolutely perfect all the time in order to keep selling these things. And that is really hard to maintain. Like, people don't realize when you see like these photos in like photo shoots of whatever, you know, an ad for Nike, and it's some dude with a ripped six-pack, that guy was on a strict meal plan for the entire 7 days leading up to that shoot, where he slowly and methodically dehydrated himself to the point where his skin would be the thinnest that it could possibly be, and his body fat would be the lowest that it could possibly be for that photo shoot. And that's how that works. Same with bodybuilding competitions. That's how it's done. These people don't look like that 100% of the time. These are, what you're seeing is a curated thing. So if you understand you're looking at a curated thing, then it's fine. But I think that a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, CB, exactly. If her classes were working, why would she need the GLP-1? Meech says macros 1,000,000% works. Yes. I just heard it was getting exhausting tracking macros, so she said they don't work. Yeah. Macros will always work unless there's an underlying health issue. That's right, Tris. Yeah, absolutely. Nugget Man says, I like nachos. I'm with you, Nugget Man. I like nuggets and nachos. Probably not together, but, you know. Maybe, you know what? You get a nugget, you dip it in the nacho cheese. That's good stuff. You get that at Wendy's, you know what I'm saying? CB says, my guess would be she just wanted to lose weight faster than she was doing her program. I think so. And also, she felt that pressure to have a visible result, to show people, hey, look how hot I am now. Like, where's this? Okay. This is the original apology video, and I have a problem with this. Okay, I'm gonna complain about this because it's so like, why did she film it like this? It just gets to be so. Just looking at this scene, like she's all cozy with her knees pulled up to her chest, her feet are on the chair, she's got her little cup, and she's holding what is probably the remote to her camera, or maybe a mic. I don't know, one of those two. And well, yeah, so I think she plays it, so let's hear this. Oh, and what I was gonna say before was, on her TikTok, she made some long-winded thing, and she's at the end of it, she said, so if you want to know whether I've been on GLP-1 or not, go check out my YouTube channel. Isabella makes a compelling point here that the reason that she says to go check out her YouTube channel is because she knows the most of the people on TikTok aren't going to leave TikTok to go watch her YouTube video. And then also she drags the YouTube video out, so that, you know, people tune out before the information comes out, basically. Here, let's...
This, and we're going to dive into the unethical aspects of this whole thing.
Hi guys, it's Janelle.
I, like, right there, just... Like, already she's choking. Like, if you needed to collect yourself, just wait a second. You're choosing when you started the camera. Like, she's acting like we interrupted her crying or something. Triss says she was attempting to relate and seem more soft and human and for sympathetic and better responses. Spot on observation right there. Absolutely right. That is exactly what she was doing. This is all manipulation. Like, why are there 5 pillows behind you? You needed those 5 pillows? Come on now.
This is a very hard video for me to record.
Yeah, it is. It's really hard to admit that you've been lying to people. Yeah, that is hard.
This is a little different than the content that I share, but I want to have a real, honest conversation. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've tried it all. Keto, macros, workouts, lifestyle shifts, and I have always shared what's worked and what hasn't. Lately, I've been getting a lot of...
CB says, first off, no shade, but she must not be ripping enough people off for $200 to get a decent manicure on a regular basis. Uh-oh.
questions about how I'm feeling, what's new, what's changed, and I don't want to avoid it.
Those might be real nails, though. I think those might be real nails.
Yes, over the last year, I have decided to make some new choices in my health.
New choices,
I started working with a doctor, and we did decide to add a GLP-1 to my plan. GLP-1s are not magic.
So if you guys don't know what a GLP-1 is, it actually stands for...
GLP-1s aren't magic, you guys. They aren't. Triss says she sounds like 2012 Miley Cyrus. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. She kind of does. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Isabella explains the science behind taking GLP-1s and semaglutides here. But look at this video that she screen shares here, where she's showing off her body on a camera. She looks awesome, but like, if you're gonna like
work and I'm still on it, yes. However, I'm getting on something. I do not think you are marketing off your course.
If you're gonna sit here and point out like muscle definition and all of those things, like, and not be honest about what you're doing to get that, is, man, that's no bueno. CB says this girl just really rubs me the wrong way and has for years. Are you talking about Isabella or Janelle Roner? Yeah, Janelle does seem to be a polarizing figure. A lot of people, the comments are crazy. It's either people love her or they're just like really against her.
Just correctly at all. So she said, like, what, the past year she's been on this? So how many people in that time frame and span, with how many views she's racked up, have bought her course, assuming the fact that, oh, yep, I want to buy it because you're losing weight and you look that way and I want to look that way. Also, one other thing I want to know, what credentials does she have? Because I think I've heard that she's a nurse, but I don't think that that's actually enough to qualify yourself as a dietitian to give information like this.
Certified macro coach. What does that mean? Where did you certify to get a macro coach? CB says, the dark-haired girl seems great, though. Yes, I love her. She has another awesome video about fitness influencers caught lying about different things. Because kind of I had a couple other like examples of other people besides Janelle who had done misleading things to her audience. But yeah, so she's a certified macro coach, whatever that means, and she's a nurse in some capacity, but I tend to think not a dietitian or anything like that, or else she would say so.
At all. It's one thing to give general advice of what works for you. It's a whole different ballgame when you're selling a $200 course.
They don't change your lifestyle overnight. It's just a tool to help. I still had to show up for my meals, track my macros, drink my water, go on walks, do my workouts, everything that I already teach and believe in. It just helped me regain a sense of control. And it's something that I don't want to be ashamed of. And I don't think other women or men who are using this tool should feel ashamed either. Because if there's a tool out there that can help with your mental and physical health,
no one should feel ashamed, and no one is trying to make you feel ashamed for taking the medication at all. KO says, why does she have a mirror on the side of her face talking to the camera? Another strange thing. She set this shot up very strangely, and it's almost like she wants you to be able to see both logos that are on the cup. See, there's like a pink logo on the front. And then, I don't know if you can see my cursor. Did I change that yet? No. Okay, so right here you can see like a pink logo on the cup, and then on the back there's like another logo, so maybe she's trying to show both of those, or maybe she like put her pillows on her bathroom vanity and that's where this is filmed. I have no idea, man. I don't know what she's doing. KO says, macro coach, I know people need to learn how to eat, but I don't know $200. Yeah, it's a little bit much.
Deserve to explore that without feeling guilty.
No,
you shouldn't feel guilty at all. And
I fully agree. I'm going to make this really clear. Whatever you want to get on, if your doctor's approving.
Isabella says similar things, and you can check out her video. I'll leave a link to that in the description. But yeah, it's really, she's trying to make herself the victim here, but also it's hard to accept that stance. But if you're curious, Isabella goes through what was included in her course and the 5 elements of her $200 course plan and all of that stuff. And so you can check out her video if you want to see that. But like other ways that these fitness influencers mislead their audience is that they like this person, Brittany Dawn, is on TikTok, and she got she was sued for deceptive business practices in Texas because I believe she was caught. Well, I don't know. I think they came out that she had enhancement surgeries or something like that, or I don't know exactly what happened with her, but I just remember she was like one of the big, let's see what the comments say here. On trial for fraud and still being handed foster babies left and right. Oh, geez. What? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember exactly what all happened with her, because I did all this research a couple weeks ago, to be honest with you. But a lot of these other TikTokers will have a BBL, and then they use the results of the BBL to sell their workout program, and it's how's that legal? Like, how is this legal to do? How can you say like, hey, you can look like me if you pay me for this thing, and then also at the same time you get an enhancement surgery, so you're not even achieving these results from actual workouts. It seems super, super disingenuous to me. And that's what this video is about, from Lael Hansen. And she talks all about these BBLs and all the different TikTok influencers who have them and lie about them. Another video, if you are interested and you liked Isabella, is that she has one called I don't. It's like toxic gym influencers, something. So, I will leave that one in the description as well. Exposing toxic gym content and influencers. Yes. So this one is really good too, and it's, you know, some of the like fake plastic surgery people, and it's some people who have the Bloom sponsorship, where they are Tris says, gotta go guys, it was super fun to hang out. Hey, thanks Tris for hanging out, appreciate you joining us. Will says disingenuous is a big word. That's right, it is. I almost can't pronounce it myself. CB says, I don't think anyone cares that Janelle took GLP-1s. I think they should care that she lied about it to sell her program. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And, so, yeah, so she's talking about the Bloom influencers and, that whole scam thing, because everyone's, on TikTok seems to be promoting Bloom. So, and then there's, yeah, there's just, oh, you gotta see this. This is called video shopping. You get, and, if you guys aren't aware, a lot of people think, oh, well, you know, the photos can be easily manipulated, but if I'm watching a video, it has to be real. That's her real body. If I'm seeing a video on Instagram, obviously it's her real body, right? Oh, I'm kind of ruining this video here, but okay, so look. Look at this. And she's saying, hold on. I don't know why
so realistic, and you always see side by side.
This is of herself.
You know, I shouldn't be surprised by this stuff, but I'm a millennial, and it still blows my mind because it looks so realistic. And you always see people showing videos of their bodies saying, this is my real body, but those can be edited too. Until I saw it on myself, I didn't realize how convincing and how easy this stuff is to do.
Another sad reality about this is the unrealistic body image that is being created and this culture that's being developed in this kind of industry.
Yeah, absolutely. And doing fake videos like that to misrepresent what your body looks like, when your body is essentially the product. Your body is the evidence that you're leaning on to sell your thing. So yeah, I don't understand this. I don't know who's buying things because an influencer told them to. I definitely get watching fitness accounts for motivation, especially someone who like is at the same point as you, or does similar workouts that you do, or has a similar thing that they're trying to quit as you, or whatever, you know? So it's just what is going on? Is this music repeating now? It seems like this song has been on for like an hour. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I don't like this. I don't like that this is how people are choosing to sell fitness stuff now, because I don't know, this wouldn't even work on me. Like, why do you, like, this girl has a big rant. This is our buddy Zach Rios on his second channel, Zach V2. He does a whole breakdown of fitness influencers. The first part is about a girl talking about the Janelle Roner situation, but yeah, then he gets into some other people, like Sky Sutton, who is another one of these, like, fitness influencer types, but she has a BBL. So she's doing these, like, workouts every day, and, like, everything's fake. So it's like, what's the point of, like, what are we advertising here? CB says, I wonder if she's actually refunded anyone. Me too. I'm really curious about that. And I will keep an eye on Janelle's page, because I'm not seeing any evidence of anything like that yet. But she did say that she's going to do the refunds. So good on her for that. And really, I mean, congratulations on what you're able to achieve. You know, the results are good. But it's just, I can't say it enough, man. It's straight up, it feels like fraud to me to lie about how you're getting the results. So, yeah. And Becky says, I bet not. Yeah, I don't know, man. If she says she's gonna give refunds for anyone who purchased in the last 11 months, that's huge. Which also means probably not a ton of people buying the $200 course. Like, if she was easily able to be like, nah, don't worry about it, guys, I'll send you that $400 back or whatever. CB says, oh, she said she's going to do refunds, but she also said she was not on GLP-1s. Yeah, exactly. So it remains to be seen if people are really going to see that money, for sure. Tess says she used the money on drugs. KO says, I'm jumping off, watching the rest later. Good night, everyone. Good night, KO. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much all I had for you guys. And as always, I will leave the links in the description to those full videos. If you're like bacon strips and you're watching and you're like, God, this guy just doesn't shut up on his channel where he talks. He shouldn't talk on his talking channel. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to me. A little bit. This is a reaction channel, so if I wasn't reacting, it would be really quiet. Probably not very entertaining, but I don't know. I guess that's what Bacon Strips wants. So feel free to go over to Isabella's channel and check those videos out. And yeah, you guys have a great week. We'll probably do an earlier stream on Friday, on account of the Columbus meetup. So those who are going to the Sonic Festival, you know, look forward to seeing y'all, and have a safe journey in your travels here. CB says, definitely going to do some more investigating on this. I will do it when I'm on the treadmill in the morning doing actual exercise. What? 5 a.m. and you're actually exercising? You mean you're not just taking selfies at the gym? Do a video of you doing 2 crunches and just be like, 199, 200. Oh my God, you guys. I'm not even winded. Black Magic, thanks Drew. Have a great week, everyone. You too, sir. Thank you for being here. Tess says Storm Chaser time. Thank you. Have a great night. Everybody have a great week, and thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see y'all on Friday. Peace.